though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, Traveler! Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final... just shake it up!
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of, but all this time, Paimon...
That's right. And as long as we win the Ode of Resurrection, the Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really? That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! Three days, huh?
From what I've heard, the two of you, even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warrior—
Exactly! We still have a long journey ahead of—
I see. This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmin— I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan—
Oh!
I just learned— It could be anything, though. Of course, that's—
So that's how you relax. What?
all right.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she— Oh, hello!
There you are. We made it! Other than our plan, the preparations took longer than expected. We were so
Well, if you—
Details!
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh, yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast.
Ooh,
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. Of course, there's not just meat.
that sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best event— Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your—
It's our fault for not telling you earlier.
It'll be super fun! Plus, yes, let's— Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler?
Huh? Is that okay? Well, I definitely wasn't but we might as well extend the invitation.
Then who's gonna—
All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there some—
We're here to invite you.
Ah, I see.
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to—
That was my duty. Besides, although this feast—
So you'll come?
Of course. You don't need to turn this into some kind— I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary—
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or—
True, but my presence changes the way people act. A barbecue is best fresh off—
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens.
No need. I can take care of it. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but—
Then let's go together.
let's ride! Try and stop me!
Ugh, you're kidding. But this is just a small— And again, I understand where they're coming from. Huh? You're here already? Arca?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just—
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small...
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for ya.
You're saying everyone... Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has... Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you. Yeah, Malika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the...
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not sorry. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she?
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking in her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to... Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to... If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend. But in addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted and...
That would be... I'll get on it, right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized.
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change.
Whoa. I don't feel... Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
If we don't solve the crisis in the Night King, we've achieved a brief moment of peace, like fortifying our defense and coming together like this.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild...
I heard about your efforts. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need...
Wow, that's...
Archon, what is it like in the depths of the Night Kingdom?
No, that region has been completely
Oh, I guess we'd only get in your way.
Fear not. This duty is mine to...
Archon.
No,
Oh,
this duty... Chaska?
Hello, Archon.
Oh! Doesn't look like the...
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has... I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I'll never be able to replace Koichi.
That's it. Grief is not something that can... In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for...
Yeah, don't put too much pressure.
Thank you. Sounds like I owe my parents. Thank you for everything you...
full throttle!
Nothing! We're just taking a look around. Oh,
That's a bit... The fighting consumed all of...
because Natlan's heroes deserve to...
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes, and so let me know if you need extra help, can you? Understood.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later, too.
Rev the engines!
Oh, Gramps, Archon.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta...
I am curious.
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and Gramps, right? You're going to become great heroes. And
Oh, you know how to do that?
most people from my tribe know the art. But I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for some...
There are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase time will give you an answer. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself,
You're saying I need to live in the present? Thank you, Archon. The Pyro Archon is right.
Milani, it's almost time for... Maybe we should send the drinks out first.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak.
scared me. Sorry.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul-Ahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This...
Oh, great, now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the how.
As usual, Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively is. Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
I got him, Mualani.
Oh, expert Ahow wrangling, Archon!
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant...
Ahow ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was
Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. How?
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul-Ahow, shall not...
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
How? You have to learn to be good at some point.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
Full throttle! Rev the engines!
So full. I'm practically a blubber bees.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly.
Oh, it sounds so...
Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their... Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep...
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self. Brave. I've never had a dream that felt so real.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Papa.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were... Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed.
The same thing happened to me.
Io. Oh, right.
Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents... I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or...
Traveler? Chaska?
When did this book... Still, I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. It's fine. I'm the one.
Well,
You're kidding.
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past self. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your... But I agree with Auroron.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams.
Yes.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need... Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, traveler?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony.
You've got me curious about this dream, too.
Yeah, and let it...
Full throttle!
I never knew you could make it this way.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients.
Then you still have a... All right, we're ready, traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all...
So, you just need to take a nap?
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was...
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of... honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe...
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no...
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are Are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck...
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Rev the engines!
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant...
Yeah, today was great.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup,
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe. Oh, wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where was the How this whole time? What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together.
Woo! Let's go! Help!
Try and stop me! Full throttle!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road to... It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh, yeah. You're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage. I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. Oh, don't worry, I'll be rooting for you. And if you need help, I'll always be first in line. I bear the ancient name Uthabiti. That means I'll never give up. So, I guess the only piece of advice I can give you is, don't back down. All right, let's keep going.
Light it up! Rev the engines!
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's all right. This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss, and now that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there. Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Hello.
seem worried. Is some... She left! Come on, let's follow her! She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some? Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal...
Huh? What's up?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. It can cause hallucinations, mental break...
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think...
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle.
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases.
Okay. But just a small amount.
Yeah, better safe than...
You're okay? I'm so relieved! Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were to run into a...
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil.
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or a student? Or, Thank you. All right. We're not far from the tribe. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Anpeo. We're here. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go.
Totally up to you. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. All right, time to go check on our...